Hey guys, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas. Today for you, I'm reviewing 4 different colors from Madam Glam that I got to pick out that they so kindly sent me. And so I thought I would share them with you in a swatch video because these are the perfect colors for summer. Okay, so as I already said, I am trying some polishes today for the very first time. They are by Madam Glam, and first off, I'm going to start with a super fun corally color. All 4 of the shades I'm going to be showing you, to me, are like those pastel neons, you know, where it's like a big old oxymoron, but it's like a light color, yet it's still really vibrant and bright and super fun and perfect for spring. So this one is called Kiss Me Now. And oh my goodness, guys, this is one coat and I am super impressed. I am loving that. It's a little streaky on that one, but then again, this is my first time using it. So on the first time I do a nail, it always, you know, it's a little wavery because you're not sure how to act with the polish. Now we're going on with the second coat. It's going on much more even because now I know kind of how the polish works. That is so close to being a one coater. There's a few little spots where you can tell it's a little splotchy. So I'm not sure that you can see that in camera though. But anyway, we're going to continue with the one coat process. I am so loving this color. And this formula, I am so impressed. This is my first time ever using Madam Glam. But so far, all good things to say. So that's exciting. And just because, I'm obsessed with this color. It's super summery and fun, and I don't know, I just love it. Okay, so there is a one coat of Kiss Me Now, and I'm going to let that dry, and we'll put on a second coat in just a few. Okay, it is now time for our second coat. We're just going to go over, and I'm pretty positive that this is going to be full coverage in just 2 coats, which, yes, that is the case. So far, I am super impressed with this. Obviously, I can't say wear time or anything yet because I haven't had the chance to wear it for any amount of time. But so far, it's looking good. I'm so excited to have this type of color and such a great formula. And there you go. That is 2 coats. Okay, next up we're moving on to a minty green color that kind of gives me like those highlight of my summer vibes mixed with, at face value, kind of more the highlight of my summer because it's more minty green. And it is called Caribbean Island. And if it is anything like Kiss Me Now, I'm going to be grabbing for this one quite often because I'm loving this color. Oh my goodness. I might take a stretch to say that this might even be better than Kiss Me Now. That is one coat and I am happy with it. Like, I'm good with that. We're going to see if that was a fluke and go on to the next nail, but I am so happy with that. I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself a lot. But right now I'm just so impressed. Oops, sorry. I knocked something over in the off camera. Okay, there's like, it's in the brush on this one. I don't think it's gonna be like that on any of the others, but there's like a little bristle that is longer than the rest. But I can work around that because this color and this formula is just great. Okay, so this one I was okay with one coat. This one I'm good with one coat. This one came out a little patchy. That could have just been the way I applied it. There we go. Now it looks good. Now let's move on to the last nail and put on that second coat. First coat. There we go. I am happy with one coat, guys. And you know how I mentioned that little bristle? I think if I get enough of the polish off the brush, I can usually snip it and it'll be fine. And then I'll have perfectly clean cuticles once I fix that little problem. But so far, I am loving this color. So this is a Caribbean Island. And I did do one coat, and I think for some it could be 2 depending on the thickness of your coats. I did this one, I would say fairly thick, because I know the polish is like that good consistency where you don't have to worry about it pooling necessarily. So you just kind of have to work with that yourself and see how you can handle it. So I'm going to say 1 to 2 coats for most. Okay, next up I have a bright purpley lavender color, and it is called Just a Flirt, which I'm super excited to try. I know I have something that would be similar that you guys would probably know. It's probably a popular China Glaze color, but I can't think of the name. So maybe I don't actually have it, and it's just one that I've wanted. I'm not sure. I may have to look at that later for you guys. So, here we go. This is Just a Flirt. There's 1 coat. It is a bit more sheer than the previous 2 that we swatched, but I think this is going to build up easily in 2 coats. And so far, all of these are just super easy to work with, which I love because a lot of the times, I would say China Glaze is the most popular brand to come out with those like pastel neons that are just kind of hard to work with. Like, I know most of the ones that I have are 2 to 3 coats, which, I mean, that takes dedication for you to want to pull that out. So these definitely may be making their way up to that top shelf. So, you know, I can just easily grab for them for art bases because I love to use these types of colors. And also, I just love creams in general, and it wouldn't be uncommon for you to see me just wearing a cream with no art, actually. Because, you know, there's sometimes where you're just not in the mood for art. Anyway, there is 1 coat. You can still see through to my nail on a few spots. So I'm going to let that dry and come back and do a 2nd coat in just a minute. Okay, we're back and it's time for coat 2 of Just a Flirt. Yeah, we've got full coverage in 2 coats, guys. This is so exciting. The brush on this one is great. It's going on really nicely. It's a gorgeous purpley shade. It is a more pink toned purple, for those of you who are wondering, because I know there are a lot of purples that have like blue undertones and pink undertones, and I would say this would definitely be the pink undertone. It's very pretty, and I think it probably appears a bit brighter in person than what is going to show on camera. Just because, you know, that's how cameras kind of work with these types of colors. And sadly, they're the kind that I love. Oh, I love this, guys. This is gorgeous. And I'm going to go ahead and say that these dry pretty shiny, which is nice as well. Now, lastly for this video, we have a bright pastel blue, I should say, to show you, and it is gorgeous, and if it's anything like the rest, I'm just gonna be so excited. So let's get this one on the nails. It is called Blue Mood. Okay, so this is applying like the purple, which was Just a Flirt. It's a bit sheer on this first coat, but I definitely think we're gonna have full coverage on 2. And you know, 2 coats is fine with me. Definitely, if I know it's gonna look as gorgeous as this is gonna look at the end, you know, I'm perfectly happy. It's when you get into the 3 to 4 coat range that I'm just like, I don't know. This reminds me a bit of At Vase of Value by China Glaze. But I can already tell you that the formula on this one seems a bit easier to work with. But that could just be because At Vase Value of mine is a few years old and I've used it a lot, so it's pretty low in the bottle. This might be a tad bit more blue, which I'm really loving. So we'll let this dry and we'll put on a 2nd coat. Okay, it is now time for that 2nd coat of Blue Mood. We'll see how it looks. We have full coverage in 2 coats, guys. This is really a gorgeous color. And I'm really impressed with this brand. I mean, I've just tried out 4 polishes, and each of them I liked equally. So that's really exciting. Very impressed. And there you go. That is a Blue Mood full coverage in 2 coats. And here is your final look at all of the polishes you just saw live in action. Now I just want to make note of the fact that most of the polishes said 2 coats on the reviews after the swatch, and that's because the second day when I used them to take the swatch photos, they became a little bit thinner and all needed 2 coats to get full coverage, which is still fine, but I just wanted to give you an update just in case you saw that variation in the video. I really like these polishes. I think they're great for summer and great colors, and honestly really nice and easy to work with. I know I'm definitely going to be grabbing for them for my bright pastels. Thank you guys so much for watching. All the information you will need will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!